Oh, man, you're Brandon Harris with Union Elite, right?
Yeah, that's me.
Man, what's good? I'm MP.
Right, you that Vermont dude. Yeah, I heard you passed up on the chance to play with us.
Oh, man, y'all just got so much talent, especially with you, bro. High flyers is just more my style of ball.
Or what style is that? Sloppy? Undisciplined?
I don't know about all that. You know, if we're so sloppy, why do we keep winning?
You haven't played us yet.
Right, which means you ain't beat us yet. Brandon.
You haven't watched my tapes yet, have you?
No, I've seen a little. You aight. It's just, I'm better. But don't stress yourself out about that. You'll find out why in a second.
WCBL action coming your way right here on 2K Sports. Good evening, everyone, and welcome in. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. We've got the Union Elite against the High Flyers in a showdown.
Well, both of these teams have had a strong showing this season, and I'm looking forward to seeing the stars of their respective teams, MP and Brandon Harris.
And for the High Flyers, MP and Mills leading the way. Not only can they both play, but they've got some great personality there as well.
Something about both of them just oozes star power. But none of that will matter once they get on the court. They'll have to let their game do the talking tonight. Well, the drama setting the scene for tonight's game, it's MP going up against the team he didn't pick when he joined the club circuit.
They get the first bucket.
And they'll hope that sets the tone for the offensive end going forward.
And taking the floor for Union Elite, it'll be Lou Diaz running the show from the point. Mitch Mitchell's at the off guard. Bird will be playing in the wing role. And the always dangerous Brandon Harris at power forward. Finally, Drew Robert holding down the center spot. And resetting the floor for the High Flyers, Devontae Mills will run the point with Jason Brock at the off guard. MP highlights the wing package with Nathan O'Neill by his side. And Liam Callahan is the big man in the middle. Coach Weber and Coach Troy both thought MP was destined for their rosters.
Well, look, he couldn't play for both of them. So at the end of the day, he had to make a business decision. No animosity, but I'm sure this team would like to prove to MP that he made the wrong choice.
Now here's Mills.
Hey, who got him? Hey, yo, right
On the wing, it's MP. Defended by Harris. From deep, it's O'Neill. This is that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. And the star for this Union Elite team is Brandon Harris, a fantastic big man who can score from anywhere.
Harris is one of the most efficient and focused players you'll find on the court. And it's funny, I actually think MP would have complemented Harris's game perfectly if MP had chosen Union Elite.
Got a piece of it. And here they come. Here's Mitchell. And Callahan pulls it down.
You need a better look than that, Jay.
You're going to take the occasional bad shot. It does happen, but make sure you learn from it. Don't do it again.
Diaz with it. Pass to Harris. And once again, off the mark from Union Elite. His shot falls, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
No time wasted getting the ball up the floor for the uncontested finish.
And as we've mentioned earlier, a bit of a vendetta of sorts against MP in this one, albeit it's in good spirits. But in games like this, tensions can run high, especially early on.
And hopefully no one's trying to make a point and let it get out of hand here. Emotions might be elevated, but prove your point on the court with your play.
And here we go. Stops and pops. And the High Flyers tack on 2 more.
Quick decision-making from Mills. He didn't stop to think before just pulling up.
And Diaz. Finds Bird. Off the mark, and the drought continues. The High Flyers leading. Outside Mills. Outside O'Neill. No good on the triple. And over the course of this WCBL season, We've seen some great growth from MP.
Indeed, there's been a level of maturity that's come along with his game, not only with his footwork and his basketball IQ, but with how he really carries himself.
No good at the free throw line. He's changing it up here. And as always, this is a game that will feature a crowd full of scouts.
Well, to no one's surprise, MP has certainly turned some heads with his play this season. But I imagine they're also here to check out Mills and Harris.
And that one misses. Here's MP, and the dunk by MP.
He's a strong finisher at the rim. He's not going to miss a chance like that.
And he doesn't even need two hands to do it.
Yeah, his teammates are loving that one. Hyped up before he even got off the ground.
They're gone. Bring the ball up the floor. They set the screen. There's the triple. Hauled in by High Flyers. And he's going for the hoop here. And the dunk by MP.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam.
They're taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Yeah, this is threatening to get truly ugly.
Union Elite trail. Back to Kolish. Back to Pagan. To the inside. And as we've watched all of these players over the course of the season, you can see what they've really added to their individual games.
Well, the focus for each of these team show is to try and get the most out of each one of these players. They've all improved for sure, and some more than others, but I'm extremely impressed with the strides that MP has made.
Here's Kolish. From past the arc. The offensive rebound. Goes back up. Fires from deep. And again, it's MP.
He's relentless on the glass, and this team feeds off that energy.
Just looking to get anything going offensively.
Honestly, it feels like there's a lid on the hoop right now.
Now Pagan. 5 to shoot. They need this. Pulled in by Casey. And even though a lot of these players are competing against each other, odds are at some point they'll be teammates down the line.
Yeah, that's true, and it could be in the NBA or any number of leagues overseas. The fact is, not everyone's going to make it, but those who do will know each other from their experience here. He'll head to the line, but you can't be mad at a foul like that.
Pretty smart. When he gets that close to the rim, you have to make him earn it at the line.
So both teams making some changes here, and he can't hit the second one. Bird outside. Back to Mitchell. From deep. Bird on the wing. Mitchell outside. Back to Kolish. Robert a screen. This one for 3. On target from long range.
And you can't afford to go under those screens.
Yep, he will make you pay. That's a lock and trail situation all the way.
And you look at both of these teams, some great depth out there.
And with the amount of games that can be played in such a short period, depth is key for these teams. No surprise to see these rosters have the success they've had.
Now Harris. The High Flyers grab the miss. Mills on the wing, guarded by Mitchell. Yes, it's good.
Shooting it so efficiently right now. He's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half.
Pass to Harris. Back to Mitchell. There's a lob to the hoop. And it's picked off by Harris.
Oh, terrific job to go up and get that one. Nice hands. Harris with an agile move for a big fella.
MP throws it down.
Inflicting some punishment on the defense with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now is the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Now here's Bird. Up top, Harris. Brandon Harris with another miss. With the chance to make a big lead even bigger.
And they should jump at this chance. Stretch that lead out as much as possible.
Gov outside. MP throws it down.
And he tacks on a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk slam.
That's bringing it down hard.
It is, and it's symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Mitchell outside. Here's Harris. The clock runs out, and we are heading to halftime. High Flyers out in front. They lead by 13. And don't go away. We'll be back right after the break. Welcome back for the second half as MP leads the High Flyers against Brandon Harris and the Union Elite. You watch games like this one, guys, you see the skill and the talent that the up-and-coming players have today. It's quite impressive.
No question about it. Basketball is in good hands for future generations because what kids like this do on the court at such an early stage of their development, really, it's miles ahead of where we were just a few decades ago.
Now here's Mills. From deep, it's O'Neal. Harris comes down with the board. They've got a chance here to cut the deficit to within 10. Let's go with the three. The shot misses. Outside Mills. Here's MP, covered by Robert. To the paint. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Simply feeling it tonight. Most everything falling in.
And the foul called on MP. That'll be his second foul of the game. Now here's Mitchell. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Outside Diaz. The three-pointer goes.
Nice find by Diaz on the arc. Good opportunity for him to hit a strong three.
Outside O'Neal. Down low. Thrown away by Harris. Outside Diaz. Misses the three. Now the High Flyers with it. It's a 10-point game. From deep, it's O'Neal. Gets the three to fall.
That is the kind of range that you want to see. O'Neal showing his value and pouring in a little three-pointer there.
The three from Harris. The High Flyers grab the miss. MP throws it down.
He sure knows how to make an impression with his throwdowns.
It's not a matter of if he's going to get to the rim. It's a matter of what he will do when he gets there.
This time, showing some style with the one-hand slam.
Now here's Diaz. He has 7. Just 5 on the clock. MP grabs the miss. And it's High Flyers with the ball. They lead by their biggest margin of the game at 15. Diaz with it. Harris sets the pick. Mitchell sinks it from distance.
This is how automatic you have to be. Mitchell gets the ball and goes straight into his motion.
And the High Flyers call time here. And the High Flyers making a change here.
Substitution for High Flyers.
And here are the High Flyers now. Here's MP. Yes, and it's Brock picking up the assist.
You always want to see assisted baskets. Credit Brock right there for providing the key final pass.
And as great as a player as Harris is, he simply hasn't had the same impact as MP tonight, guys.
Oh, definitely. And we've seen what has set MP apart from the other stars in the WCBL. And things are falling for him. Look out, he's just at another level. Great work off the screen to move right to the rim. That was picture perfect.
Inside. And he gets the bucket to go.
That's where they want their shots to come from, and that's the passing it'll take.
Robert, beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Using his size around the rim, Drew Robert doing work in the paint.
To the middle. And he uses the glass on the layup.
That's strong, fundamental basketball. Getting the ball where it needs to be.
Outside Diaz. Mitchell outside. The three-pointer is off the mark. And it's High Flyers with the ball. They lead by 14. And that one, good.
He's the leading scorer in the game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt.
Now a timeout called by Union Elite.
Good timeout right there. The other team scoring at will in the paint.
Right, the opposition is feasting inside. Coach knows they need to put a stop to it.
Both teams will make a substitution. Time called here, Union Elite.
Substitution for High Flyers. Timeout.
There's Walker. Pass now to Harris. Robert. And once again, off the mark from Union Elite. Here's Almadawi. For three. Harris comes down with the board. Here's Walker. Back to Kolish. And here's Harris. Looking to get back on track. 4 on the clock. Now here's Robert. And the 17-footer is off target. To the inside. The jump hook. Rebound by Union Elite. They really need to make an adjustment here.
Agreed. Nothing is working for them offensively. Time for a change.
Here's MP. He's covered by Harris. Outside Mills. Inside. And Harris pulls down the rebound. And Union Elite with possession. Down by 15. Top of the key jumper, no good.
A lot of bricks put up off his shots, and one reason is he keeps trying to force it when he's guarded. Move the ball around.
Timeout called. The High Flyers talk things over. So it's both teams making a change here.
For 2. Time called.
And the first one at the line is good. No good on the second, so he hits 1 and 2. And so Union Elite has it here. It's a 16-point game. And here's Diaz from the arc. MP grabs the miss. Here's the High Flyers. Mills, Bird defending. And that one drops.
2 points.
They're no doubt hoping that last basket seals this lead up for them.
It's looking pretty undeniable. Can't see them losing control of this contest.
Now here's Diaz. Pass to Harris. The kick out to Bird. Union Elite again can't hit it.
Nearly got a finger to that shot on the block attempt.
His activity was just as effective as a block. Made him completely change his release point and caused the miss.
He can't bake that one in. Pass to Diaz. Now Harris.
Hey, you got ball.
Oop, and there's the alley. No luck on that one.
You love to see the enthusiasm on that alley-oop, but not the execution.
Well, they wanted to send a message, and the message is, we really need work on our alley-oops.
And so Union Elite has it here. They trail by 18. Back to Bird. Shoots over O'Neal. The shot from Bird, no good. And they'll just let the clock run out here.
And you cannot argue with the W there.
Solid passing skills on display from Devontae Mills. Any scout wants to know that elite player is aware of his surroundings. Mills looking to check off some of those boxes here tonight.
And the free throw, no good. Back to Kolish. So it's the High Flyers winning this one easily.
An impressive performance from the High Flyers in this one. You have to credit MP. He was an instrumental part of this win. You see the kind of potential that this kid has already.
Without question, Danny. And on the flip side for the Union Elite, a tough loss.
Well, Brandon Harris just didn't do enough in this game. He had his moments, but in the end, MP and his High Flyers were just too much to handle. But it's okay. They can't dwell on this. They've got to put it behind them and just move on. And
that about does it, folks. For Drake Hugo, Danny Hager, this is Joe Lamy saying thanks for watching.
Man, that move I did like...
Yeah, good game out there, man.
Thanks.
People are talking.
Man, those guys were legit. I can see why Dion said they would have been a good fit for me.
Yeah, but I love how you didn't let up, even though you knew you made the All-Star team already.
Come on, I'm always 110.
Well, good. You're going to need to keep that same energy against the EYBL Select, because this is a huge opportunity to move up in the rankings for us. Can't stress that enough.
With all due respect, Mr. Kelly, I'm trying to be the MVP, so I know how important this game is.
If you could pull that off, that would be massive.
If. Come on, Austin Kelly. You gotta believe in me now. You're my agent.
You're an incredible talent, MP. But you're going against an entire team of incredible talents, not the least of which is your matchup, Ice McCall.
Yeah, I know all about bro.
Well, then you know to take him seriously.
Look, definitely. Dude is a beast, but so am I.
I'm excited to see how you handle it.
I'm about to shock the world.
You ready, MP? You gotta play the game of your life tonight just for us to even have a chance.
Yo, I know I cooked you last time we played J Moore, but that's Nike's EYBL Select out there. If we're not all on point, they're gonna take turns dogging us. It ain't just on me tonight.
Yeah, but you're checking Ice. Dude's a future lotto pick, man. I'm nice and all, but he's on a different level.
Hey, yo, I'm not scared of anybody I'm matched up against.
Oh, yeah? Then why were you wearing street clothes when we played you guys? Disciplinary reasons? That's mad fishy, bro.
Yo, I know you're not talking. You lucky you didn't have to guard me.
If you say so.
Okay, since y'all all highly regarded, why don't y'all tell me what's so special about Tyson Ice McCall? Hey, I'm serious. Put that high basketball IQ to use and help me help us.
He is a bucket, okay? I threat from everywhere. You can't give him any daylight.
He's a machine, bro. You can wait for him to make a mistake, but he never does. He's fundamentally sound.
And dude goes crazy in the clutch. GOAT mode stuff. That's why they call him Ice.
Casual. Lethal. I was at Steph Curry's camp with him last year. He had that aura about him. It's obvious he's gonna be a pro.
This game's gonna have a lot of eyes on it. You got Slam out there, overtime, scouts from everywhere. But Ice isn't the only monster on that team.
Fact.
which means we've got a chance to do something special. Tyson's got a lot going for him. I don't care. He's 19th in the country. I get that. But he's never beat me. And they've never matched up against us. Everyone in this locker room, and I mean everyone, has worked like crazy to get here. Which means we've got talent too. So let's go out there and show those EYBL dudes why we were chosen to play this game. If you want me to kill a monster, then I'm going for the head. So if you trust me to take on Ice, then I'll trust you to handle the rest. Bring it in on me.
Let's go.
All for one on 3. 1, 2, 3. All for one! Hey, Tyson. What's up, bro? I mean, it's finally good to meet you, and I want to tell you seriously, I really relate to your story.
MP, right?
Right.
How'd you make this team?
What you mean?
Usually your league sends their best players to get clowned by us. Then there's you. I don't get it.
Okay, see, that type of disrespect, why you capping like you don't know about me yet?
Oh, I know who you are. You're Dion's little pet. He got bored working with blue chippers, plucked you out of nowhere, then you had a hot few weeks, so you start feeling yourself. Here's the thing, though. I know that you know that this ain't real. I know that you're scared that one day soon the shots are gonna stop falling. You don't belong here, MP. You belong back home, slinging breakfast to townies. And after this game, when you choke in front of all those scouts, that's exactly where you're going.
Good evening and welcome to this 2K presentation of the EYBL Showcase. I'm Joe Lamy with Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo, and we've got a pair of loaded all-star rosters representing the best club basketball players from the West Coast Basketball League and the Nike Elite Youth Basketball League.
And if you've seen these kids play before, you know exactly how talented they are. We're watching the future of basketball on the court today.
And when it comes to the top talent, Drake, names like Ice McCall and MP jump right out at you.
Those two are some of the more well-known names on the list, but you can look up and down these rosters right here. Any of these kids could be stars. The EYBL is the consensus top league, but there is talent on both of these rosters.
Well, what a great celebration of the club leagues. The best from the WCBL getting to face the stars of the EYBL. What more can you ask for?
Taking a look at the starters for the Nike EYBL All-Stars tonight, it's Joey Johnson at point with Jonathan Lack taking the 2 spot, Bryant Cologne and sharpshooter Tyson Ice McCall at the 3 and 4, and respectfully Al Pachumsi patrolling center. And you look at this WCBL All-Star lineup tonight, Devontae Mills is their floor general. He's joined by Jaden Moore in the backcourt. And then you have MP, Drexel Carrington, and Miles Thunderstone bringing the heat up front. And the players on the floor, obviously the best of the best for their age group.
And there's a high likelihood that at least one major star is coming out of here, maybe even more. There's just so much talent on the floor. It's sure going to be fun to watch them show off here tonight.
Now here's Lack. Pass to Cologne. Shot clock at 5. The second chance effort, and Pachumsi lays it in. And this game has a bit of a different feel than other All-Star games.
Well, every one of these kids wants to show that they're the best. So that means there's going to be a lot of effort being put in on both sides of the floor.
He gets it in there.
And that's what any coach loves to see, the possession ending in an assist.
And there's the call on MP. That's his first foul. McCall has it. Right side, Lack. Jonathan Lack with another miss. Knocked away. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. Instead, we'll have a jump ball.
Great job to avoid the foul in the post and come away with that steal. Nicely done.
Tipped. Stolen by Stone. Carrington with it. Now Cologne defending. Terrific assist and nice finish. Solid play all around. You look at the roster of these teams, one thing that jumps out at you is the wide range of places these kids are from. You've got guys from all over the country, from major cities and rural towns that you've never even heard of.
It's one of the great things about basketball. Talent can be found anywhere in the basketball world. And this game is a great reminder of just that.
To the paint. MP throws it down.
And no doubt about it, folks. This is exactly the way they wanted to start the game.
Well, they've been doing it on both ends, converting chances and challenging shooters.
Now here's Cologne. That's in, coming off a nice assist from Jonathan Lack.
That's a solid possession by Cologne. He spaces the floor and keeps the defense honest.
Mills outside. Try to answer back, but that three is off the mark. The EYBL All-Stars trail, and the big name for the Nike EYBL team is Ice McCall, currently ranked 19th in the nation on the 2K U250, and for good reason.
Rarely melts down. McCall is a terrific shooter, and he can also create for others. He gives you whatever you want on the offensive end and can create as well as anyone else in his class. Ice is the guy to watch.
And it's Mills missing. Now here's McCall. He's tightly guarded. Jonathan Lack on the wing. Six on the shot clock. Cologne on the outside. No good from outside. Now Carrington. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. And Mills, so skilled with the ball in his hands.
Mills has some things he still needs to work on, but you can see the playmaking. It's already there. He makes his teammates better, and he does it with joy on his face.
Now here's Cologne. Pass to Lack. Prachumsky. That's in, coming off a nice assist from Jonathan Lack.
That's the strategy. Give Prachumsky the ball and get out of the way. This big man knows what he needs to do inside.
And being named to one of these rosters is quite an achievement in of its own.
Yeah, we can't emphasize enough that this is the best of the best playing here. The Nike EYBL is the top circuit in the world. Everyone from there is a top prospect, and I'm sure that it'll be true for many of the players from the WCBL as well.
The West All-Stars leading this one. Stone, he's guarded by Prachumsky. To the inside. And the dunk by MP.
And he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. So effective at this point.
Just looking to get anything going offensively.
Honestly, it feels like there's a lid on the hoop right now.
Here's Prachumsky. Rebounded by Stone. Outside, Moore. Pass to Carrington. Returns it to Moore. Carrington. MP again. And you look at that level of play and the upside for most of these players, this has been an especially gifted class that we're seeing here.
And you think back to some of the all-time great NBA draft classes. 84, 03. I mean, with all the talent we're seeing here, this class could be on those levels.
Now here's Johnson. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Pass to Mills. Down low. And the dunk by MP.
He plays an essential role by getting his guys to their shots.
It's such a nice advantage having an unselfish player like him with a high basketball IQ, always providing for his teammates.
Now here's Cologne. Outside, it's Johnson. Prachumsi, Stone defending. Up and in for basket number 4. He's now 4 for 5.
Hey, next time he has that much space, he should just go straight up with it and leave the fadeaway at home.
Carrington for 3. And the rebound goes to EYBL.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
For a guy that shoots it as well as he does, I'd say that is an easy look.
And as accomplished as Miles Stone is on the court, you wouldn't guess that by meeting him. He's the most laid-back player you'll ever meet.
Yeah, it's funny. He's relentless out there in the post, backing guys down, dunking all over them with authority, and bringing the thunder. But talk to him off the court, and it's like Jekyll and Hyde. Just a very laid-back and chill kid.
Now here's Mills. Stolen by Cologne. McCall outside.
2 minutes remaining.
Kicks it to Johnson. This one for 3. Connects it from downtown.
Not an easy shot right there. He had to get it over a much taller defender.
Yep, needed a little arc on that one with the size mismatch, and he did it perfectly.
Stone, he's guarded by Prachumsi. Stone misses. To the middle. Here's McCall. Yes, and a nice assist from Joey Johnson.
And McCall, he's so poised and close. You can't allow him to get comfortable like this.
Inside. Through the net again. He's done that 10 times tonight, and he's only needed 11 shots to get there. Outside, it's Johnson. Cologne. Pass to Lack. Joey Johnson for 3. And again, it's EYBL from deep.
He's too good a shooter to leave open. That's a breakdown defensively.
Moore outside. The WCBL calls timeout.
Well, he just wants to get everyone in sync.
I like the timeout here. Get everyone together, make any necessary adjustments.
Substitution for West All-Stars.
Timeout called by EYBL.
Substitution for West All-Stars. Timeout.
The West with the ball. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Sends it home from three-point land.
I mean, this is why you got to be right up on Carrington, even when he doesn't have the ball yet.
Outside, it's Johnson. There's a screen. Outside, Lack. Yes, and a nice assist from Joey Johnson. That'll do it for the first half. It's the WCBL All-Stars, up by 8. Plenty of action still to come when we return. Thanks for joining us as we start up the second half of this exciting matchup. The best talent on display here in this one. And what a special experience this game must be for these up-and-coming stars.
I hope they're able to just take it all in and enjoy everything involved in this game. Just being here is a huge accomplishment, regardless of the outcome. This is something that'll stick with them for the rest of their lives. He's enjoying a hot hand in this game. He just keeps sinking one after the other.
Outside, it's Johnson. Cologne up top. Lack. Pass to Cologne. They get it again. Back to Johnson. Outside, Lack.
Hey, yo, right here.
Johnson. Now Prachumsi. Stone defending. The West All-Stars pull it down. Outside Carrington. MP throws it down.
How about that feed? Most young players do one or two things well. But Carrington, he can do a little bit of everything.
Jonathan Lack on the wing. Pass to Prachumsi. That's in. It's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 of 7 to start this one. Moore outside. To the middle. MP again.
They've been so efficient on offense here in the second half.
Yeah, and since the break, these two teams have completely different shooting charts.
Now here's McCall. Kicks it to Johnson. Second chance shot. And the play by McCall as he finishes it up for two.
The thing about McCall, he's so active. You have to account for him every moment he's on the floor.
Stolen by Cologne. Returns it to McCall. Outside, it's Johnson. That's good, and so McCall picks up the assist.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's got the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter.
Mills outside. Stone. He's guarded by Prochumsky. Yep, that one goes.
And how about the selfless play of Stone? He's just so egoless out on the floor.
The UIBL trailing. Outside, Black. Pass to Cologne. Johnson. McCall. No good off the back of the rim. And here is Mills. Down low. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
That's what it's all about in this game. Making a play for your teammate.
Now it's McCall inside. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Well, he's one guy that has not let the team down, but a few other guys. Can you come and pick up this pace too?
These are both teams changing it up here. When you look at the production of these two stars between MP and McCall, it's been all MP so far.
For all the hype we've heard about McCall's offensive ability, it's been MP putting on the show. He's come out of nowhere, and he's outshined one of the top recruits in his class.
2 points as that one goes.
And he threw that pass right on time. Great look and a solid finish.
Cologne on the outside. Lack for three. Knocks down the triple.
Showing off his range. Lack drained it like it was nothing.
The West All-Stars leading this one. To the inside. Prochumsky with the steal. Back to Johnson. Pass to Cologne. Johnson. Prochumsky with the screen. Johnson misses. Here's Mills. Yes, and it's MP picking up the assist.
The touch. For a guard like Mills trying to make it to the next level, you need that shot.
Now a timeout called by EYBL. Both teams deciding to change it up. Stars with possession here. It's a 10-point game.
Substitution for West All-Stars. At the line for the EYBL.
A confident player who steps up in the biggest moments. Any coach would love to have McCall on their team.
Soft touch off the glass and in.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. A defender cannot give up that much size inside and expect to get a hand on it.
Jish to Tombo for three. The West All-Stars pull it down. Leading by as many as 14. To the paint. Fires it. And the WCBL again with the bucket.
He's really been producing offensively tonight, helping build that lead they're enjoying.
It's the kind of shooting that you can build your whole offensive strategy around.
Now here's Prochumsky. Jish to Tombo. McCall takes a three. Stone grabs the board. Down low. Here's Corrado. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
And you can feel them picking up steam now.
Really falling into a nice rhythm as they add to their lead.
Now a timeout called by EYBL.
He's had enough of all the interior scoring.
You nailed it, and I'm sure they're going to talk at length about limiting all the points that they've been giving up in the paint.
Brian Cologne, Jonathan Lack, Jody Johnson. Substitution for West All-Stars.
Outside, Lack. The UIBL, no good that time either. Mills outside. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And what a run they're having. They simply can't miss right now.
Seriously, this is amazing. Everything they're putting up is going down.
Now here's Johnson. Outside, Black. Sinks it from distance.
And the story of the second half has been their shooting from long range.
Found their rhythm coming out of the break, and they're hunting those perimeter shots.
Here's more. Carrington outside. And they come right back down with their own three-pointer. And every time we've seen Carrington, he's found a way to add something to refine his game.
He does so much with his shooting and his defense that anything else he gives you is icing on the cake. But I love the work ethic he's shown to continue improving, and I'm interested in some cake after the game.
Now here's Mills. Here's MP. Carrington outside. And another three for the WCBL.
And they have not let up. This is a statement victory.
Some might say they're running up the score. To me, it looks like they're just playing their brand of basketball.
Jonathan Lack on the wing. He's guarded by Moore. Pass to Cologne. Lack for three. Rebound goes to the WCBL.
He can do that, just couldn't connect this time.
Too much daylight for a shooter of his caliber.
Banked in off the glass.
He's the leading scorer in the game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt.
And here's the EYBL. Trailing by 17. And that one drops for him.
This is what makes McCall such an enticing prospect. His ability to effortlessly take over games with his scoring is so impressive.
Basket counts.
Not settling for perimeter offense. I like it.
Outside, it's Johnson.
Hey, help! Who got him?
So MP and the rest of the West Coast All-Stars really showcasing their talent in the win tonight.
What an upset we just witnessed. Against a very talented group, MP was more than up for the challenge. I can't wait to see what the future holds in store for him. You have to think the MP's ceiling is sky high at this point.
Absolutely, Drake. And then for the EYBL All-Stars, a lot of talent, but not quite enough to get it done.
Well, Ice McCall, he did what he could, give him the credit, but at the end, they were just outplayed. Clearly, MP came out here to prove something, and it was not going to be denied. His effort was so strong.
And that's a wrap, everyone. And for Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo, this is Joe Lamy. Thank you for tuning in.
All right, we're here with MP. MP, big win for you guys as a WCBL All-Star stunned the EYBL Select in a massive upset. Talk about how'd you do it. How are you feeling now that it's over?
I'm just so proud of our guys. Everyone, for most of us, this is our first time playing together. First time playing a game at this level. And everybody came out and handled their business and came together when we had to in order to beat what's a talented team over there. This is an unbelievable win. Just unbelievable.
Okay. But the matchup everyone was talking about heading into tonight was you versus Tyson Ice McCall. Not only did you win, you came with the MVP of tonight. Was that your goal coming into tonight?
No, but yeah. I mean, I always try to win and do my best, and tonight I had to go through Ice to do that, and y'all know how good he is. I definitely wanted to put on a show tonight. I knew if we'd won, I'd get a lot of attention. You know what? I wanted an MVP. I did. I thought I could do it, and I did it. So, yeah, power of positive thinking and all of that.
Well, congrats, MP. Thank you for your time.
I really appreciate it.
Turning into a really exciting season.
Whew.
Well,
hey,
there he is,
hey.
the man of the hour. Great game,
Good to
MP.
see you. Good
Great
to see
game,
you.
man.
Thanks. So do you think that made up for me being suspended?
Oh, well, it certainly can't hurt. I'll put it that way.
Okay, so what happens next?
Well, now, let me give me a few days to get all my ducks in a row. We want to wait for some colleges to maybe show interest who didn't show any before. Maybe some who already liked you want to come forward, some bigger offers or better roles. We also still want to see where you land on the final 250 of the year.
Right.
When I get a full picture, then we'll get together, go over your options. I just don't want to rush anything,
Hey, that all sounds great to me.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. Well, hey, listen, give me a few days, I'll hit you up. Meantime, baby, you do you.
Already did.
All right.
All right.
Okay. I'm a big believer in ripping the Band-Aid off, so I'm going to get right to it. The play next year is Europe. That's your path to the NBA.
That means... Wait, you're not kidding. Europe?
Mm-hmm.
No. The play is college. It's always been college.
Plans change, MP.
No, I did everything. Everything I was supposed to. I'm ranked. I have scholarships. Why are we changing the plan now?
Listen. You did an amazing job these past few months. But the problem is that you came into the game too late. You have too much ground to make up for, and you can't do that in college, man.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Mr. Kelly. I'm starting to wonder if you should be my agent.
All right. Can I make my case?
The floor is all yours.
Questions in Europe that you can't answer in college. Questions that NBA GMs need answers to if they're going to draft you. And most importantly, you can answer them next year. College is at minimum a 2-year plan. You've got too many established players ahead of you to hit as a freshman, and every year you don't get drafted, your odds of getting drafted plummet.
Okay. I want to see what you see. So, walk me through it.
The biggest question facing 80% of players entering the draft is whether they have an NBA body. You go to Europe, play against grown men, you've answered that question.
Still not seeing it. What else you got?
You can prove you don't have character issues.
Man, I was late to one game.
And got suspended for the biggest game of the only season you have played in competitive club league ball. It's not fair, but it's out there. You go to Europe, you can prove that you play with a professional work ethic, and now you've answered another question, a big one.
Okay. So I'm behind. How do I make up all this ground?
In Europe, you'll devote every waking minute to basketball while your peers are back home sweating out midterms. That's a huge advantage. And not for nothing, but the salary in Europe is way better than any NIL you're
The
getting.
only money I care about is the NBA money. I'm not trying to fumble that bag because the NIL isn't good enough.
I make a percentage of your salary, MP. I'd be a fool to do anything that jeopardizes your NBA career.
That's a good point. I have nothing.
Look, we live in a world with Wemby, Luka, and Giannis. Scouts know how to evaluate what you're doing overseas. And by the way, you wouldn't be the first American to do this either. Ask LaMelo if he regrets skipping college.
Do I have any offers?
2 of them. I wouldn't bring this to you on a whim. The first one is from Basket Madrid in the Spanish National Champions League, the most competitive league in Europe. If you thrive over there, you are guaranteed to get drafted.
Okay, so what's the other one?
Paris FC Basket in the French Basketball Super League. They got a lot of first-round prospects this year. Outplaying them will cement your spot on any GM's draft board.
I'm not gonna hold you. I like how those sound.
Plus, I'm hiring a professional videographer to chronicle it all, so GMs will see everything you do. Look, I know it's not what you pictured, but if you're honest with yourself, I think you'll know it's the right move.
When you're saying all of that, it makes sense in my mind. But, not gonna lie, it doesn't feel great.
Well, it'll feel a lot better when you hear your name called on draft night.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
I'm in. I just hope you know what you're talking about, Mr. Kelly.
Well, what's it going to be? France or Spain?
Let's see. Bonjour, it's me, MP, and I'm coming to you live from France. And this is the very first episode of Out of Bounds, the web series that takes you behind the scenes of my basketball journey. And helping me film these videos is my main man, Xander Jones, our in-house filmmaker. Xander, come talk to the people.
Hey, I'm Xander. I'll be helping out MP with his social media content.
All right, get out of here. But Xander, you got any questions for your boy?
Yeah, how are you adjusting to life in France so far?
Woo, man, listen, I just got here yesterday. So I've basically unpacked my clothes, and that's it.
That's fair. When did you start hooping?
I'm actually about to head to the gym for my first practice with Paris FC Basket. I'm going to meet my teammates, my coaches, and I'm just really looking forward to it all.
All right, after you settle in, what are you looking forward to the most about living in France?
I know it, but whatever. The food. My dad's an amazing chef, and he gave me this whole list of stuff I got to try.
All right, well, what's on it?
Man, this thing is in categories, bro. I barely know how to say this stuff. But we got beef bourguignon, coq au vin, ratatouille, and cassoulet. He's got like 75 cheeses on the list and all kinds of breads.
Man, that sounds like a serious list.
Oh, yeah. My dad does not play when it comes to his food. But that all comes later, because I came here to prove myself against the best NBA prospects in France, and everything takes a backseat to that goal.
Bet that. Sounds like you're in for some exciting times out here.
And you're all along for the ride with me, so can't wait. Are we done? Yeah.
Yeah, you know, when I think we have enough, I'll give you a cut signal. I'll just straight up say we're good.
Oh, right. You said that before. My bad.
Nah, bro, look, don't sweat it. You know, you're doing great, bro. Your personality is really coming through, and that's what's gonna hook people. They'll come for the basketball, but they want to get to know you, as a person. So,
luckily, I'm a yapper, so
I could definitely see that. You got any plans for after practice?
Rest and recovery, really. I got my first game coming up in a couple of days, so I'm like, I gotta be ready.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And go! Let's move! Let's move! Full speed! Full speed! Come on! Let's go!
I got Bucky that time.
Cheaters never win.
No, I got him. Hey, is all the practices this intense?
The first part, yes. Then we do more plays and things of that nature. Then more conditioning. Then more plays. It keeps going on and on like this.
Man, I gotta tell you something. Back home, captains usually come a bit more serious, but I like you. You're funny.
This is not a joke. We have to have peak fitness to compete. Like football.
Let's huddle up! Let's go! Let's go!
I understand.
This is professional life. We make practice difficult so that the games are easy.
Fourth quarter's winning time, boys. But it's also when you're the most exhausted. To win, we gotta be the fittest team on the court. All right, so we're gonna do a scrimmage that simulates late game exhaustion. Short shot clock, full court, all out hustle. I want you moving faster than Busta Rhymes raps, all right? Let's go, let's go!
Hey, Cap, does Coach know Busta Rhymes or something?
No.
Weird.
Good ball, man. Way to get it. Get bored. Conditioning is not optional, people. All right? Okay. We're going to work on sideline out-of-bounds plays, a staple of late-game offense. These have to be executed to perfection to be successful, which is especially hard when you're tired. First play is called Cypress. What we're trying to do is spring Pierre for a 3, and there are 3 members of Cypress Hill, so that should be easy to remember. Insane in the membrane. Anyone?
Insane in the brain.
Bogey gets it. See? He gets it. All right. What we're trying to do is get Pierre an open look for a corner 3. And P, you got to set a hard screen. If your man blows past you, we're cooked. Got it?
Oui, coach. I got you.
You got it? Okay, good. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Move it! Move it, MP! Get to your spot now! Come on! Play tough! Play tough! Oh, God! You're not in high school anymore, MP! You gotta play tough here! Let's go! Bang that! Bang that!
Soft. Cap, was that dude raised by a pack of wolves?
What do you mean by this?
I mean, it feels like a pack of animals just ran through me.
He's a good guy to have on your side. Doesn't talk much, but loyal.
To you, maybe.
We need to know these plays backwards and forwards, MP. You're not Dr. Dre. We're not gonna wait 16 years for you to release Compton.
What you mean, coach?
You need to move quickly, without hesitation, like Lil Wayne releasing his mixtapes at his peak.
Better.
Okay, good. Let's do it.
Coach Krebs makes confusing hip-hop metaphors from 30 years ago.
Does he know that, though?
I don't think so.
Let's line him up!
All right, first game coming up later today. Walk us through it, MP.
Ooh, okay, we're taking on Nanterre. I hope I said that right. But, it's led by Benoit Lambert, a projected second-rounder. He's a stretch big who can knock it down from outside.
I feel you. All right, well, obviously you're looking to win this game, but as someone with an eye on the NBA draft, how does that affect your approach?
My approach never changes. I I compete as hard as I can and I play to win. But when you go up against another draft prospect, you have an opportunity. You know, you gotta give the scouts a one-to-one comparison. So, if I'm outplaying this guy on the same court, in the same game, and he's projected to go second round, what does that make me?
Makes sense. How has practice been so far?
Tough. These guys really get after it in scrimmages, but it's gonna make me a complete player. Someone any NBA team could use.
That's great.
Yeah.
I think we got what we need.
Nice. Look, I'm not gonna complain on tape, but bro, these practices are killing me. Oh God, these Euro dudes, I don't get it. They love to hack, and somehow the conditioning programs are even crazier.
Yeah, I was about to say, man, you do look a little rough. You feeling all right?
I'm a little beat up, to be honest with you, and I'm extremely sore, but I gotta find a way to push through it.
Yes, sir. It's just an adjustment. You be all right.
Yeah. Just, you know, this kind of stuff, just make sure we keep it off of socials, all right?
No, of course, man. We in this together. We only gonna show the world what you want them to see.
Yeah. That's good.
What's
Xander,
up?
I need help up.
I got you.
Yep.
Oh! Yes, sir.
Gosh. And a twilight view of the skyline of Paris, casting its reflection on the River Seine. Welcome, everyone, to 2K's coverage of the FBSL. For 2K Sports, I'm Blake Zuniga with Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz. We have a fun one for you tonight. It's Paris FC Basket hosting Nanterre Elite. Some great young talent on these teams.
And the name to watch tonight for Nanterre is one of the up-and-coming French talents, and he'll look to leave his mark here tonight.
But Paris has their own prospect making his debut. MP comes in from the U.S., and we'll get to see him in action.
And a bit of a strange path for MP to come over to France, but he'll have plenty of chances to show what he can do, as Nanterre is a sound basketball team.
A lot of great talent on the floor in this one. The big name has to be Benoit Lambert, really a guy that could play in the NBA one day.
Pass to Illich. It's stolen by Marks. From the arc. Drills in from outside.
Knocking it down from outside. Great work by Marks, stretching out the floor.
Well, we don't know if Lambert has any intention to head over the pond to play in the United States, but the skill is certainly there.
Well, he's so young, but already has a claim as one of the best shooters in all of Europe. Very easy release, can hit shots with a hand in his face. He's the star on this Nanterre team, and he's got a bright future.
Now here's Chauvet. Inside. To the middle. Lambert, guarded by DJ. Fortier outside. Pass to Dumont. To the inside. Tries it from 19. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. And here we see the debut of MP, a guy who made his way over from Vermont in the United States.
Yeah, I'm real interested to watch MP. He's looking to try and carve out a path to becoming a professional player, either here in Europe or back in the NBA. His agent urged him to come to France and develop his game.
I mean, that's just bogey being bogey, right? We've seen this time and time again.
Pass to Peltier. Down low. Kick out to Chauvet. Basket good off the assist from Lambert.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed.
Here's Paris. Trailing by 2. To the paint. Here's DJ. And finished off by DJ.
And that's the kind of finish you're looking for. MP is firing up his squad.
If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first.
You know, one thing for a lot of these young players, this is the first time they're going up against grown men.
The level of strength is something you cannot prepare for. When you face off against players that do this for a living, it's a little bit different than in youth programs.
Using his size to his advantage. I like whenever Lambert crashes the board.
Ahern outside. And Paris tacks on 2 more.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Now here's Chauvet. Pass to Marks. Just 5 on the clock. Peltier outside. And Nanteroli another 3.
And Peltier is dangerous when he's shooting with confidence. Nice work rising and firing off the catch.
And so many of the prospects here in France dream of representing Les Bleus on the international stage.
The French national team is as great as it's ever been. You look around this league and the level of prospects here and going into the NBA is as strong as any nation.
This is his first free throw attempts of the game. And so he makes them both from the line. Harris trailing. DJ outside. Pass to Blanchet. Misses the 3. And Nanteroli with possession. Down low. Shot's good by Peltier.
That's a nice job getting it done inside by Peltier. You know, I'd like to see a little more of that from him. Something that's interesting, you kind of think about is the fitness level of these players, the professional level. It's something else. You don't realize how demanding the game is until you're here.
Everything is faster, and you have to push your body to match it. For young guys like MP and these other prospects, that can be a very tough adjustment.
Down low, MP looking confident, ready to cash in.
Here's Beaumarchais. It's Marks on the wing. Shot from 16. There's another one for Nanteroli.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way. He's got all types of tricks up his sleeve.
Here's DJ. And so the first quarter in the book. Nanteroli out in front. They lead by 7. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter.